Blender cloud rendering scene has been complete garbage for a while, and people have been ignoring this for a while now. It goes back to 2.78. That built-in Blender renderer was great for its time, but Blender Foundation has left it to die. So here are some other alternatives with my personal experience. Cloud renderer I never got to work properly. I followed the guide exactly, and it was an absolute piece of garbage all the way through, and I just could not get two computers to speak to each other. I tried switching hosts back and forth, it just never worked. Flamingo, on the other hand, it worked, but I could not figure out a method of rendering. I could not just make it render the way I wanted it to. I have 4 very powerful Intel Xeon CPUs beside me, and I cannot make it utilize more than 2. It just sees the Tesla K80 and renders on only that. I want to be able to CPU render for more complex scenes instead of having the driver throw a stupid error. Sheepdit. Sheepdit is actually pretty good, except for the same issues. I could not figure out how to make a CPU render when I was doing a 30 gig scene. And as far as I know, not many graphics cards come with 30 gigs of VRAM. To render a fairly simplistic scene, it was estimated to take about 30 hours. Which on one of these computers sitting beside me, it was going to take about 8. Then what worked well was Blend Farm. But it did not work on my main computer, so I had to send the Blender file and all the textures over to the secondary computer to then begin the server client and use my main computer as a slave. It was stupid, but at least I could get it functioning in comparison to some other programs. I don't think I'm going to be using this method very often, except for when I'm lazy and I don't want to bother with setting up multiple instances of Blender, which is the following solution. This solution involves just opening up multiple instances of Blender with all the same files, same assets, same everything, and just having the output location be the exact same on all machines.